Hello, Balance Massage Therapy community. Today is Monday, June 8th. Chris, Mike, and I have been in the studio this morning working on the logistics it's going to take to get the studio reopened in a timely and safe manner. There are a lot of things that we've got to accomplish before we can open our doors back up to you into the studio, and we're working diligently on that every day. We wanted to let you know as soon as we could all the information you're going to need, but we realized there's a lot of information we're still trying to figure out. So I wanted to get a video out to you today to just share some of the basic thoughts and ideas that we're having so you can get a sense of what life is going to be like at Balance for the next year or so as we continue to work through the COVID pandemic. We're going to have phases of reopening too. Phase 1 is going to be the one where we're just dipping our toes back into the water and taking all the extraordinary steps and measures we can take to make sure this is as safe as it can be during this stage of our pandemic. We also are going to have a sliding scale. So for any reason the curve in Michigan ticks up or the governor suggests that we close, we're going to be able to close rapidly again and put us in the best spot to be able to reopen when the curve ticks back down. So for now, though, we want to celebrate the ability to reopen. And what that means is this week we're spending time with our therapists, going through a bevy of questions for them, from PPE equipment to availability to session length, to figure out how we can get all the information back to you so we can get you rescheduled. We've had a lot of emails and phone calls lately about when can you schedule. We're going to keep that closed this week and open scheduling back up next week. You will get an email from me this week with all the information you are going to need to know to find balance during this time. Among that will be what an intake and checkout session looks like, how we'll be minimizing touch on things. We'll be talking about your time in the massage room, the COVID waiver that we'll be having, and the health screening before each massage. And we're going to be talking about the rate increase. There is a significant cost of doing business inside the COVID time. We were already planning on doing a rate increase in May, and so we're going to be taking that, moving that forward, and that will be effective when we reopen. So we'll have all the information on that, all the information on the safety steps that we're taking here, and information on team and schedule. One of the things that's going to change is to provide most safety, we're going to have every therapist have 2 rooms available to them at any time. So they can do a massage in one room, clean it, and then move to another room to do the next massage, giving more time for the second room to filter the air through. We're also going to have UV filters in each room to help with that too. Because of that, we need to change our scheduling time windows. We're going to actually start the first massage at 9:30 and then the next one at 10. So we're going to be having 5 therapists in the house, but on rotating schedules. In order to accomplish that, we need to make sure that each therapist has the availability that works for them and that we can get the schedule set. So we're going to be working on that this week and doing a lot of those updates. If you have an appointment on the books coming up, we will be reaching out to you next week to let you know if we need to adjust those times or days depending on when your therapists are working. As it was, the schedules probably aren't going to remain the same, and so you will be contacted if you have a schedule up and coming. Do not count on coming in next week, so if you have anything scheduled on the 15th through the 21st, that will not be session that we're doing. So we'll be talking to you next week to get something on the books. Also, if you have any questions that you want to make sure get answered, just email me, josieann3@gmail.com, and I'll be making sure to look at those. Same things with the therapists. We've been having them email us all the concerns or questions so that we can address those as we reopen and have them fill out our COVID comfortability scale. So they're going to be getting that email from us this week. We're going to be going through all those numbers with everybody together, and then next week looking to get scheduling going again, and then the doors back open as soon as possible. So thanks so much for being a part of our community. Thanks so much for sticking with us through this. We hope that we can come through this better than ever, stronger than ever, safer than ever, and we can't wait to help you find balance.